Hello, this video covers the basics of editing with the Page Builder, which is an advanced drag and drop editor which lets you do some pretty cool things in advanced layouts without knowing how to code. So there are a couple of ways to get into the Page Builder. The first way is to navigate on the front end of your website to the page you want to. So for instance, if we wanted to edit the home page, we'd then go up to this admin bar and click Edit with Page Builder. Now this is assuming you are already logged in, and if you are not, you'll need to log in, and we have instructions for that on our dashboard video. Another way to edit the site with the Page Builder is to go to the back end of the website, click on Pages, and then click Edit with Page Builder. So either way works. Generally I find it's just easier to navigate on the front end. So for instance, we'll go to the home page and click Edit with Page Builder, and that will reload the page in the Page Builder screen, and you will see it looks very similar to how the website looks on the front end, but the difference is that there are some spacing differences, and also the admin bar is now blue up here. When you hover over sections, you will see that boxes appear. So this is showing a row, this is showing a column, and this here, when you hover over this, you will see that it says heading. Now we will do a further video on rows and columns, but if you click on the pencil, it will expand it to show these further options. Same with the column. Essentially all content is within columns, which are then within rows. So here is a row and here are two columns. What's really cool with this is that items can be dragged and dropped around. So for instance, we've got this text down here, but if we wanted to move it up here, you can drag, hover over the title here, text block. You'll see that the cursor changes, and then you just drag and drop, and you can see here that it's all highlighted. And then you click that, and that is now there. If we are happy with this, you can then click Update, and then that will be published live. Now the great thing with this is that if you didn't want that change, you just don't hit Update, and then you can click Exit, and that will exit the screen without making any changes. So we have already saved this one. So if we were to just look on the front end, you'll see that this text is here. But if we want to move this back, we can click, drag and drop that down there. And if we were to just click Exit, it would say, you haven't saved your changes, do you want to save this or do you want to leave? If we didn't want to save the changes, we can just click Leave. Otherwise we need to click Cancel and click Update. There are lots of different elements in the Page Builder, but I'm just going to focus on a few, and we have further videos explaining exactly how to edit them. So the main elements that generally you'll be editing are heading, text block, and single image. So you can hover over an element and it will show you the title of it. So to edit an element, you hover over it and then click the pencil icon. So for instance, edit heading, and you'll see here the heading text says welcome to my website. If we wanted to change this, you can just click here, type in the, and click Save Changes, and then it will think about it for a second, and then it will say welcome to the website. Now once again, we can see what it looks like, but unless we hit Update, it won't actually publish live to the internet. To edit a text block, you can hover over text block, click the pencil icon, and then here you'll see a text block similar to Word. So what you see is what you get editor. So you can just highlight all of this, delete that, click Save Changes, and you'll see that first paragraph deleted. Or you could click B or Control B to make that bold, click Save Changes, and you'll see that there. If you hover over any of these, it will tell you what it is. So if you wanted to center align it, you can click that, save that, and that will display that. Or if you wanted to add a link, you can highlight all of this, click Insert/Edit Link, And this is where you can paste a link. It might be a social media profile or a company's other website or something, or you can just type it in. So https://google.co.nz, and you can just click apply, and then that will turn that into a link. And as you'll see, it's styled a different color, which is predefined by default. Or if you wanted to remove the link, you can click remove link and it will get rid of it. Or if you want to add a different link in, type that in. And then if you wanted to open that link in a new tab instead, you just click that link options gear, click open a new tab, and click update. And then you can close that, and if you're happy you can click update, or if you're not you can click the X. That is to edit an existing element. If you want to add a new element, you go to the column you want. So for instance, we might want to add something to this column. Now you can click prepend to column or append to column. This one, prepend, adds it to the top of the column. Append adds it to the bottom. It doesn't particularly matter because you could just add it to the top and drag and drop it down. So for instance, we wanted to add a new text block. We can click prepend to column. So let's actually add a button. So we just click button. There are all of these sections here. So you can just have a play, and if you don't click update, no one is going to see it. So you click button, and then you could just type your button link here, select your link, you can add a predefined page, click set link, click save changes, and then if we want the button down the bottom, we can just drag and drop that down there. There is a further video in the website help section on how to edit the button, as there are quite a few options there. Say we are happy with this button and we want to add it elsewhere. This goes for every single element. You can clone it. You can even clone rows. So you want to hover over the button element and you will see here it says clone button. And if you click that, it will clone it for you. And then you can drag that and drop that elsewhere. To delete an element, you just hover over it and you'll see delete button, click that, and it's gone. You can also undo or redo changes. So for instance, if we accidentally deleted the button, you click undo, it will think about it, and then you'll see that the button is back there. That is an overview of the page builder. Once you're happy with changes, click update and they will be live. We will provide further videos on editing rows and columns, and videos about editing these specific elements, as there are quite a few options. So you can look at that on the website help section of your dashboard or at knowledgebase.co.nz. Thanks.